To the reading for the quarter moon in Gemini. So these are readings for your sun signs. If you don't know what your sun sign is, you can go to cafeastrology.com and go to their free natal chart section. You can also look up what your moon sign is and your rising sign and look for the readings for those signs as well if you want to dive in and get a little bit more clarity. So if you don't know and you're not familiar, the moon moves astrological signs every 3 to 4 days. So what we've been doing is we've been really highlighting each week the phase of the new moon, the quarter moon, the full moon, and the third quarter moon. So we are moving into a quarter moon in Gemini. Now, Gemini is the sign of the twin. So what we're going to be diving deep into and asking is what choice, I'm putting out there that there's going to be 2 choices for you coming up around the time of this quarter moon, which will happen on August 30th, which is Monday. I'm going to draw 1 card that'll help you know which of the 2 things that you're really deciding between, which of those 2 things is the one to go forward with. Virgo is the sign that the sun is in, and Virgo is all about things being black and white, all about being very analytical and making a decision. So when we move into this quarter moon in Gemini, which is the twin side, which is seeing both sides of a subject, we're going to be asking which side is the one for you to move forward with, which is most supported for you at this time. We're also going to bring in the Goddess Oracle by Colette Baron Reid to ask just for general guidance, and for the clarifying cards, we're going to be using the Modern Mystic Tarot by Crystal Dawn Doty. Before we get started, I do want to just let you guys know that I have launched a new service. It is called the Planetary Readings. And what we do every month, and I'm talking astrological month, so you could say the astrological season. Right now we're in the solar sign of Virgo. It moved in on August 22nd and will move out on September 22nd. So the readings are up for anyone who has Virgo in their chart for any of the planets, for the ascending sign, and or no Virgo at all in any of the planets or their ascending. So you can get a reading or multiple readings. Did you know that you could have multiple planets in the same sign? For me, I'm a Sag sun, but I also have Sagittarius and 3 other planets. So this is a way for you to learn more about your astrology, more about how the planets and the energy of the sign that the planet was in when you were born is affecting how you move. It's your astrological influences. So there's a 30-minute reading for each of the planets in Virgo, for ascending in Virgos, and for unknown in Virgos as well. And the readings go really deep into the whole astrological month. It covers the new moon and the full moon. It covers what's going on in your heart, your mind, your spirit, and your physical world. It covers how the beginning of the month is going to go, the middle of the month, and the end of the month, and gives additional guidance with some of the other decks that I use. So that is $11.11 to have access to that. You can go to my newest website, devotedandvulnerable.com/plans-pricing to get access to that beautiful series of readings. And if you don't know where your planets are, again, go to cafeastrology.com, or when you're on the plans and pricing page signing up, you can see right below it there's the video that I created to take you through step by step how to enter in your information and how to get where your planets are and which signs they were in when you were born. And if you don't know what your birth time is, from that video there's a link to another video that guides you into how to dowse using a pendulum for your birth time. So that is my little announcement there. I will also have another service coming out soon, but I will save the promotion for later. I hope you guys will join me in those planetary readings. They were super fun for me to record, and I think they'd be really, really supportive for you. But these moon readings every week will continue to be free, and let's get started. I am going to call in the elements, and I'm going to invite you in to set your own ceremonial, emotional space for yourself, whatever feels supportive for you. So you can call in whatever energies you like to work with. I will call in all of the energies of unconditional love that I work with: God, Goddess, angels, spirits, guides, guardians, ancestors, fairies, star beings. And you can call in whatever feels good to you. And as we go through this reading, please know that as I'm saying something, your guidance is going to come through thoughts that you have, images that come into your mind, inspirations that you have. If I say a word and you immediately think something, that's your own guidance coming through. So I always recommend watching these readings with a journal so you can write down what the information was and also pause and write down what's coming through for you from your own intuitive guidance. As always with spiritual tools, the goal is to guide you back to the wise, instinctive knowing within. We're out of practice with touching base with the wise, instinctive knowing within ourselves. And that is part of what helps, what causes us to be very confused in this world and feel very unsettled and without a direction. So these readings are really to guide you back to that voice within you that does know the answers for you. So I can't know the answers for you, but I can use the spiritual tools to help you get closer and closer to your own guidance. With that being said, we'll call in the elements. I'm calling in the element of fire. The element of fire is all about transformation. It's that spark, that light in the darkness, it's the passion within us. And the astrological signs of the zodiac that are the fire signs are the Aries, the Leos, and the Sagittarians. Fire is the direction of the south, and we honor that direction, and we thank this flame for being present in our reading to help light our way and help us transform and transmute that which no longer serves us. We move on to activate the air element. Whew. Air gives us clarity, gives us motion, lifts us up into flight, and helps us to communicate. Air is the element of the sign of Gemini, which is where the quarter moon will be. So Geminis, Libras, and Aquarians are our air signs of the zodiac. We honor those signs, and we honor the direction of the east. Thanking this element for being present in this reading, guiding us to clear communication. I activate and honor the element of earth by lighting this sage. Sage is a powerful cleansing tool, and it helps to ground us. The physical aspect of our lives, the material aspect of our beings is represented in the element of earth, and we are celebrating that element. The astrological signs of the zodiac that are the earth elements are the Tauruses, the Virgos, and the Capricorns. Sun is in Virgo right now, so we are in the earth element astrologically with the sun at the moment. The direction of the north rules the element of earth, and we honor that direction for being here with us as well. As we move on to the element of water. Water rules our emotions. Water rules the memory. Water makes up 70% of our bodies. The water signs of the zodiac are the Cancers, the Scorpios, and the Pisces. And water is ruled by the direction of the west. We thank this energy for being here. So we are going to start the reading with pulling a card for the first signs of the zodiac. So I break the zodiac into the first signs, the full signs, and the final signs. The first signs are the ones that come first. They're the first expression of their elements. So this is the first expression of fire, earth, air, and water, which are the Aries, the Tauruses, the Geminis, and the Cancers. We're starting with the first signs of the zodiac to honor the quarter moon in Gemini. So we're going to ask what those four signs, what goddess is here for those four signs as we move toward this quarter moon, which again will happen on Monday. What is the card for these first four signs of the zodiac moving towards this quarter moon? I believe it's the top card right there. Is this the top card? Are the other cards part of this reading? The other thing we're going to ask is this the alignment message? Is this the empowerment message? So this deck by Colette Baron Reid has two different interpretations. We're going to go with the empowerment interpretation for the 4 signs of the zodiac. We got Shakti here bringing in her beautiful transformation energy. I always let people know that you can get messages from the card itself, so I'll leave it out here for you to continue to look at and get any messages, inspirations, symbols that might be calling out to you. And we are going to read what Shakti's message is. So this message is for you if you are an Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini, or a Cancer. Wonderful change is afoot in your life when the Hindu goddess Shakti comes to support you. All your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force of the great goddess. She responds now to bring you your heart's desire. Know that now is the perfect time to move into the highest version of yourself. Are you ready for this change you so badly wanted? Everything depends on how honest and clear you have been and how willing you are now to explore other ways of being authentic in the world. You have the magical, feminine, divine energy of the creator goddess Shakti to help you when you become open to doing things differently. You are stepping into your destiny. Do so wisely and without guile, and you will be amazed at the way your world awakens with breathtaking beauty. Woo-hoo. I love this goddess. I love her message. The other thing that's coming in to share with you guys is that you are creator beings, that you are creating this beautiful life that we are all living together, that we're all co-creating, and that beautiful change is coming to you as you start to play with what it is that you want, as you start to imagine that you can create the things that you're desiring, and you start to see them manifest in your world. So we are going to get more clarity for you on this quarter moon and what it's going to bring for you with the Modern Mystic Tarot. Now this is, I want you to think of something that you've really been seeing both sides of and not sure which side is the one that's aligned for you to move forward with, okay? So like if there's a question in your heart, and again, you're flip-flopping between two things, because again, Gemini is the sign of the twin, sees both sides of something. And we're going to ask which side to move forward with at this time for you. So this card that we're going to draw with the Modern Mystic Tarot is going to help clarify for you which way to go. We are going to pull a card for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and we're looking for the Cancer card as well. It's that one right there. Okay. Hold on 1 second as I put myself back together. Okay, Cancers, I'm going to double check that that was your card since all those cards fell out. Perhaps I didn't draw the right card for you. Is this Cancer's card? Okay, it is not your card. Let's redraw for you, Cancer. There it is. Okay, I think it's this top card, but let's see. Is it this top card? Is it also the bottom card? All right, sorry about that. Moving forward, Aries. Here's your card. I didn't put my little dice out. Oh no! Okay, we're gonna fix this real quick. This is the Taurus card. This is the Gemini card. Okay. That one's staying up by itself. And this is the Cancer card. Okay. Live television, everybody. So Aries, this is your card right here. So perspective, an awakening, epiphany, looking at things differently, lightening up. So what I'm going to say for you here, Aries, is that the thing which is most aligned for you to move forward with the quarter moon in Gemini is that thing which feels lighter to you. The thing, so if you were visualizing holding both in your hands, both choices in your hands or both directions in your hands. Follow the one that feels lighter to you. Follow the one that feels like it's different than how you've looked at things before. Whichever one is the way that you've always seen things, that one is calling to you to release and let go of, and move towards the one that's a different way of looking at things than you've looked at them before. Okay? Taurus, your card is the Tower. This is an unexpected event that leads to powerful insights and change. So this is going to happen to you on or around this is the energy that could happen to you on or around the quarter moon in Gemini. And the Tower card is a really powerful card. It is one where things get shifted. It's quite like the Perspective card. I would look for the number 16. And if you want to ask for signs from the universe, this is a really cool trick that I use to get signs from the universe. I just ask, universe, please show me, and you can say the number 16 or a tower, to guide me towards this epiphany, guide me towards this unexpected event, this powerful insight that's going to change my life. Again, just with the Aries card, Taurus, I'm going to say that if there's two things that you're hemming and hawing between, the one that feels most like a change for you, the most wild and out there and unknown to you, that's the one that the guidance is saying go for it. To allow yourself to have this powerful change which is going to bring powerful insights, and let yourself experience the world differently. Don't go for the thing that has always worked. Go for the thing that is calling you and is going to require you to experience change in your life, because that's what's most aligned for you at this time. Again, the Shakti transformations here really bringing that energy for all of my first signs of the zodiac. Gemini, you got the King of Earth. Okay, harnessed career. Generous, successful, reliable. You have the Midas touch. So this is about your career. So if you've been going back and forth about something career-wise, this is the energy of having everything in order, of everything you touch turns to gold. It may be that you're collaborating with a king energy, masculine or feminine, and an earth sign, or just someone who feels very earthy, okay? It might be that you're moving forward. If you're deciding between two things and one of them has an earth sign involved, go towards the one that has the earth sign involved. Go towards the one that feels like the person involved has the Midas touch, can just make anything manifest for them. And allow yourself to experience the joy of your career, of having yourself very, very stable in your work. If this is you, congratulations. Allow yourself to fully dive into your guidance when it comes to your career. This is harnessed career. You are harnessing the energy of what you have to offer. And as you do so, everything you touch is going to turn to gold. When we are aligned with our purpose and our mission, we are absorbing and receiving the abundance of the universe when we are doing what we came here to do. So this is the energy of you absolutely doing that. If you've been going back and forth about what to do, the energy is this King of Earth. Where does it feel magical? Where does it feel, where is there generosity? Where is there reliability? Where is there a feeling of success? And go towards that and walk away from anything that doesn't feel like this king, okay? Stay. Should just put it there. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot my little animal totems today. Cancer. Ace of Fire. This is inspiration, new ideas, new creativity, fresh new start. Okay, so if you've been having a new idea and not wanting to go forward with it, this card is confirmation that yes, it's time. Go forward with this beautiful idea that you have, my beautiful little Cancers. And follow it. Follow this flame. Follow this passion. Put some effort into it. Set some time aside for you to work on whatever it is that is calling you in your heart to be creative and do. This is a new idea. You might already have had it and been like, well, I don't know. I I've done all these other things and I've started them and not finished them, so maybe I should finish them first before I move forward. This card is saying, no, 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 move forward with this new idea, this new inspiration, this new creativity, because it is going to bring you, it's the direction that's most aligned for you to go right now, Cancer. So follow the creative spark and inspiration with whatever it is that you're evaluating, okay? All right. That is the first signs of the zodiac. We're going to move on to the full signs of the zodiac. So this is the full expression of the elements. These expressions are the Leos, the Virgos, the Libras, and the Scorpios. So this is a full expression of their elements, and we're going to ask the Goddess Oracle, what advice is here? I think it's this card, y'all. What advice do the goddesses have for you as we move towards this quarter moon? So this will cover through the weekend and into the beginning of next week. Is this the card for the full signs of the zodiac? Is this the alignment message? Is this the empowerment message? Okay, empowerment message it is for y'all. Hera and Alliance. Love, love, love this card. This card is all about who you are collaborating with, who feels aligned for you, and following through on that guidance. But I will read directly from the book what she says. The Greek goddess Hera, wife of Zeus, knew immediately that positive alliances led to great power. At this moment, you're magnetized to receive aid from people who have greater wisdom and can help you to the next level. Perhaps it's a mentor who appears or someone in the know. Making connections with others and finding strategic partnerships are favored right now as you explore the nature of becoming empowered by association. This works well for you if you have a healthy sense of self-worth and if you're able to learn without diminishing yourself in any way. Right now, Hera is supporting you to form beneficial alliances for the greater good of all. When called into action or faced with a decision, ask, how does this benefit me, and how can I serve the highest good as a result of this connection? You may also be called to give to another who needs your mentorship. Give freely, for only good will come of it. This is a wonderful time for all manner of connection and collaboration. Awesome full signs of the zodiac. Let's get specific here. I want you to, again, to think of something that you've been going back and forth between, and this card I'm intending is going to give you the message that you need to know which way to move forward, okay? Which of those two Gemini twins to choose. Okay, we're going to ask for the Leo card. This one's the Leo card, and I think that next one is the Virgo card, but let's check. Is this the Leo card? Is this the Virgo card? And we're going to ask for the Libra card. Libras, what you got going on? What's your guidance between your two choices? I think it's this top card here. We'll move on to, last but not least, my Scorpios. Okay, these two cards popped into my hand. I think it's the top one, but let's double check. Is this top card the Scorpio card? Yes. The bottom card part of the reading for Scorpio? No. Is this card the Libra card? Alright. I'm just going to flip over the cards so you can look at them. I know the bottom is going to be blocked for you guys. Sorry about that. I like to have the little animal totems to help you, but I forgot to set them up today. Okay. All right, Leo. Here is your card, the Empress. So, self-care. Pregnancy, nurturing, and harmony. So if this is a self-care thing that you have been putting off, go towards the direction of self-care. If this card has to do with taking care of children, so if you've been questioning whether or not you should move forward taking care of children, this card is a confirmation to go in that direction. It's also a confirmation to go into the nurturing side, the the giving to others side. And again, the Hera and the Alliances card here is really about following connections that are going to help you take care of yourself, help you to nurture yourself and others, and help you to create harmony. So if there's something involved with singing as well, harmony could be starting a choir, could be just recording a song, writing a song, whatever that is for you, Leos. I know a lot of Leos who have beautiful voices out there. It could be just doing that thing that you've been knowing that you have to do, but making excuses about not doing for self-care. Make sure to go forward and do that self-care thing and make time for it. Prioritize it. You're worth it. You need it. You deserve it. Go for it. And again, make sure that your alliances are those that are harmonious, those that feel nurturing, and those that give you the space and time to take care of yourself, and those that are also giving back to you. Okay, Leos? Virgos, happy birthday, Virgos! You got the Wheel card. Yay! A turn for the better. Fortune is on your side. Be optimistic. Okay, so if you're looking at two things, and one of them's the pessimistic view, and one of them's the optimistic view, go for the optimistic one. Go for the one that says that things could be getting better, that not everything's going to be terrible always. Go for the feeling of the movement, the shifting of things turning out for the better. If one of them has to do with circles or wheels for some reason, I'm saying that for somebody who's watching this, go for the one that involves the circle. The number 10 can also show up to guide you if you want to ask your guardians, angels, spirits, guides, goddesses, gods, ancestors, fairies, whoever you speak to for guidance, your higher self. You can say, higher self, please show me the number 10 3 times so that I know I'm going the right direction. Whatever it is that you want to ask, all you have to do is ask, and the energies are more than happy to come through and support you in providing those answers for you. So, fortune is on your side. So if you've been not wanting to move forward because, or something seemed too scary because you're worried about finances, or you're worried about it not turning out well, go for the one that feels like a little scary, because fortune is on your side. Okay, you do have the ability, Virgo, the sun, especially with the sun shining on you, you have this time to really let yourself shine and let the qualities that you came here to the world to bring, to shift you back into this optimistic view, to reap what you have sown, and to see that things are turning out for the better for you now. Libras, you guys got the 7 of water. Yes, you guys need to make a decision. So wishful thinking and procrastination is keeping you from making a decision about whatever it is that is aligned for you to move forward. So I would say evaluate which of those two things that you've been going back and forth between is the wishful thinking one. Which one is the one that's like, it's kind of like the opposite of Virgo, right? Virgo's going to go forward to which one's optimistic, but whichever one's the wishful thinking one, wanting things to be different than they are, whichever one requires things to be different than they are, that's not the direction to go at this time. You want to go in the direction that is going to help you deal with what is true right now, especially when we're in Virgo. Again, Virgo is very black and white, so if it's not manifest right now, Libra, don't put your energy into the things that are already physically moving forward, okay? Rather than the ones that you wish were moving forward, and if you keep wishing, you hope it'll turn out. Sometimes when we're wishing for things and they don't come through, and we're waiting to make a decision because we're waiting for things to change, it's because they're not meant to. There's another direction for us to go, and it's time to make a decision in the direction that is going to physically move us forward, instead of this dreamy, watery procrastination and just waiting for things to change energy, okay? Scorpios. 2 of Earth. Awesome. Budgeting, making good financial decisions, multitasking. Okay, so whichever direction, whichever thing would be most supported by you sitting down and doing a budget, like whichever thing needs your attention financially the most, that's the thing to go forward to. And the advice is to make a budget for yourself so that you can really plan out how you're spending your money and how it best supports you. Scorpios, I'm also getting the message for you that alliances with those who have good budgeting skills is a way to go forward and a direction to go forward. And that you may want to budget out both of your options and see which one financially falls into a more realistic realm for you. Again, Sun is in Virgo, very, very practical sign, very analytical sign. So if you might want to budget out two different directions for you and find out which direction to go based on how those budgets feel as you're working on them and which one feels more doable to you, okay? And then start putting your money where your mouth is or where your plan is, okay, Scorpios? All right, full signs of the zodiac. That is your guidance for the quarter moon in Gemini. We're going to move on to the final 4 signs of the zodiac. These are the final expressions of their elements: the Sagittarians, the Capricorns, the Aquarians, and the Pisces. And we're going to ask which goddess is here for you for advice as we move towards this quarter moon. Again, this weekend, and I think it's that top card. Let's double check. Is it this top card? Yes. Oh, I forgot to ask. Is it also this card? Yeah. Is it the alignment message? Oh, you guys got the alignment message, the empowerment message? No. Okay. So the alignment messages always come with homework. So final signs of the zodiac, we have homework. Lakshmi, fortune. It's so funny because there's so many cards in this deck, you guys, and these readings just keep coming up with the same messages for us. So Lakshmi and fortune, she is here again to bring us her alignment message. Again, these are for the Sagittarians, the Capricorns, the Aquarians, and Pisces. Let's see what her alignment message is. Okay. She says, have you ever fallen prey to the idea that someone might take away what's yours? Or perhaps you think that someone else's success or happiness means that there will be less for you? You might not be conscious of this, but you feel that there's not enough to go around. Not enough love, not enough money. You worry about growing old, missing out, and struggling for resources you misperceive as limited. You might also feel miserly and stingy, afraid to share in case there will be nothing left. The goddess Lakshmi says this kind of thinking must go if you want to live a rich and vibrant life. Your alignment task is to stop and be mindful of the direction of your thoughts and refrain them to focus on what you truly intend. Repeat this mantra. What is mine will not go past me. When you feel the green gremlin of envy creep into your heart, bless the other person and say, that which I desire is also for me. Your true limitations are only what you set for yourself. Do not let your conditioned mind and faulty beliefs rule your life. Break free. The world is unlimited if you let yourself open up to the wealth of your imagination. Wow. Okay. So her message really is fairly clear. You cannot miss what's meant for you. Okay. And this is a message that I needed very, very strongly. And apparently, as a Sagittarius, I might need again in my life when I was navigating through some difficulties and feeling a lot of regret and feeling a lot of fear. And I just had to remember that if it was meant for me, it'll come back around. And it'll be even better when it comes back around than it was when I had it. And to let that go and to really celebrate other people's success. Because as you celebrate other people's success, you are in the energy of abundance. You're in the energy of gratitude. And then that energy can come back towards you and manifest in your life. But if you're thinking that there's not enough to go around and that there's going to be some sort of lack in your life, then that is what you're going to experience. And Lakshmi is here to say she can bring you fortunes if you are able to let go of this lack mentality. So I want you to think of 2 different choices, 2 different things that you've been thinking about going between. And here is the card for which direction to move forward with of those 2 things when around the time of this quarter moon in Gemini. Which twin to move forward with? The Sagittarius and the Capricorn cards already popped out. That was the Aquarius card, and now we're going for the Pisces card. I think you're right there, Pisces. Are these cards the correct cards? Okay. Saggies, you got the Three of Fire card. Exploration, expansion, seeking new adventure and growth. So whichever of your choices feels like an adventure to you, more of an adventure than the other one, go for the adventure. Go for the one that feels like growth. Go for the thing that feels new, okay? Go for the one that feels expansive and explorative. If there's camping involved, if you're like, I don't know if I should go camping or not, confirmation, go out, go camping. If it's about, should I spend more time in nature, the confirmation is yes. And any other energies that you're picking up on this card, but those are the energies that I'm picking up for you, Sagittarians. Whatever your choice is, go for the one that feels the most adventurous to you. That feels, you know, like Bilbo, like going off on an adventure, okay? The one that has more of that energy is the one for you to go forward to at this time. How exciting. Go on an adventure, go camping, have fun. Yay! King of Fire comes up for the Capricorns. Woo! Harnessed power. Motivated, ambitious, focused. Be a leader, inspire others. So if one of your ones has to do with you being a leader, the confirmation is here. Go forward with this King of Fire energy. King of Fire could also be a person in your life. If one of the choices had to do with partnership or a collaboration with a masculine presenting, fire presenting sign, fire presenting energy. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. Could be a fire sun sign. It could be masculine or could be feminine. Just very leader oriented, very motivated, and very determined and focused, ambitious and focused. So go towards this King of Fire. It might be within yourself and allowing that part of you to come forward, Capricorn, or it could mean that there's somebody else in your life to go towards that has this fire energy. And again, keep in mind that we have Lakshmi and her fortune card here saying, you know, to give to others and to celebrate others. So if this is, Capricorn, somebody for you to celebrate, go ahead and celebrate them. And if it's somebody for you to support with your finances, the confirmation is also yes, go ahead and give the money to the fire sign. It will support you. Okay. My foot's falling asleep, guys. Aquarians. You guys got the perspective card. I believe the Aries also got the perspective card, so you might be working with an Aries. Or just going toward the thing that lightens you up, Aquarius. Let the thing that reminds you why you're in this life, the thing that feels like going upside down to you, okay? That is actually the direction to move forward. That's the guidance of this card. Looking at things differently. So whatever of the two things that you had brought to this reading, whichever one is looking at things differently, and if neither of them is looking at things differently, you might need a third option to move in there, okay? That's why I think this card might be coming up, is because there might actually be, these two options might actually not be the best things to move forward with. There might be a third option that requires you to look at things differently. So if neither option feels like you're looking at things differently, go and find one that looks at both options differently, okay? And explore which one feels lighter once you've flipped yourself upside down and looked at both of them differently, okay? Aquarians, you know how to flip yourselves upside down. I know you do. You guys are very good at that. So make sure that you do that when you're looking at what it is, and feel as if you could weigh each one in your hands, and emotionally or physically or mentally, you can visualize them too as light balls. You can see which color is lighter, but go for which one feels lighter to you once you've once you've looked at both of them differently. Okay, and my Pisces, 3 of air, you're recovering from something, okay? Go for the option that gives you time to heal. Go for the option that allows you to forgive. You're wounded, or someone in your life has been wounded, and you could be this person receiving the care, or you could be the person giving the care. But your way to move forward, especially this weekend and moving into Monday, is forgiveness. Follow the choice that is going to offer forgiveness for all involved. Okay, Pisces? And know that it's okay to be wounded. We have to be wounded. We have to go through healing in order to expand. Not always we have to go through pain, but it's one of the quickest ways. Love is another quick way to do our learning and our lessons, but it sometimes seems that we have to go through pain first before we can really get so fed up with the pain that we allow healing to happen. So allow the healing to happen in whichever 2 options that you have, whichever one gives you the most healing and the most support, and let yourself be supported. Receive this person who's helping her, and this cup could be filled with the cup of forgiveness. Okay, and she's kind of like looking away from it, but he's offering her a cup, and that cup is representing forgiveness, and she is not ready to look at it yet, but this is confirmation for you that it's okay to allow yourself to forgive yourself, forgive the pain that others have caused you, forgive yourself for being in the situation, forgive others for leading you to this situation, and let yourself heal. Okay? And don't look at what others have and be jealous and envious, and know that what you want will not go past you. Okay, remember that as you're in this energy of looking off and feeling very hurt and very sick and very not supported. Okay, let yourself know that this healing is part of you going and being able to reclaim that which you feel like has passed you but has not passed you. Okay, it's still going to be yours. You're still going to get it, and celebrate others who have what you want. Because as you get closer to those who have what you want and celebrate them, you're going to be learning from them, and you're going to be able to have that energy too. All right, so that is the reading for the final 4 signs of the zodiac. Thank you guys all for being here. I hope these readings are supporting you. We will be back next week as we talk about the new moon in Virgo. And again, if you want to sign up for my planetary readings, you can go to devotedandvulnerable.com/plans-pricing and sign up for the planetary readings. Again, it's only $11.11 a month. You get a half an hour reading or more, depending on how many Virgo planets you have to look at. And there's a wealth of advice in there for you. So it's basically like if this entire reading was just for you, it would be like that, but a little bit more detailed. It's hard to explain. Okay. I am going to release the elements. We release the water, thanking water for being here, thanking our water signs of the zodiac and the direction of the west. We release earth, thanking the earth for being here, keeping us grounded, maybe. We thank our earth signs of the zodiac, our Virgos, where the sun is, and the direction of the We release the air, thanking the air for being here. We thank our Gemini, quarter moon, and the air signs of the zodiac, and the direction of the east. And we thank our fire for being here, giving us our passion and our flame. We thank our fire signs of the zodiac, and we thank the direction of the north. No, the direction of the south. We release you. As always, Namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light